Hey everyone, it's Shanna, 5 and Family Homestead. Ready, set, go. That's how this works around here. Okay, first, before we get started, I wanted to make sure that you hit the like and the subscribe button. Mainly for our channel, but also to bring you up to date and give you notifications when we put out more pool videos. Also, if you go to our channel and check out the pool playlist, I have a lot of videos on there as well. It's pool season. I'm going to be doing a lot of things on putting the pool together. Specifically today, I'm going to talk to you about how to set up your sand pump. So make sure you like and subscribe. That way you can get notified when I upload a pool video. Okay, so a lot of you are going to be asking. We have the Coleman Power Steel. This is going to replace the Vista Series Power Steel 52 by 24 foot above ground pool. This is our second Coleman pool. If you've been with us long enough, you may not, but chances are you were brought to this channel and this video specifically because you're setting up an above ground pool and you have no idea how to set up your sand pump. But if you've seen our videos before, you know this is our second pool. Our first Coleman pool lasted us about 3.5, almost 4 years, and we had some holes in the liner and we took it down, and then we bought this one. Super happy with it. If you want to go check out our other video on setting it up, we have that in our pool playlist, and we also have a video of how we leveled the sand that doesn't look very leveled yet, but the base underneath is level. Okay, so the sand pump. Here's the thing. The pumps that comes with these pools are trash. Trash, trash, trash. They're filter pumps, and they are not effective in pumping out and filtering a pool of this size.
True.
I don't know why they think it is, and I don't know why they continue to do it. I think it's cheaper that way. If they would just upgrade and put a sand pump in all of these, it would make it so much better. So just throw that away. You can give it a whirl if you want, and it will work until it's 100 degrees outside and the temperatures are really hot, heats up the water. It will not filter it properly. So what I did several years ago is I upgraded to an Intex sand pump. Now you're going to say, okay, this is an Intex pool. The benefit to doing an Intex is because the parts with Coleman are interchangeable. So you can use the Intex parts and they are click and I don't know what the word is. Like
plug and play.
What is it?
Plug and play.
Plug and play. That's the word I'm looking for. Now, a lot of people are going to ask me, what size pump do you need? I don't know. Depends on how big your pool is. Mine is a 3500 GPH. That means it will pump out and filter 3,500 gallons per hour. So this is a 13,000 gallon pool. Do the math, you'll see how long it takes to filter the pool completely. So it's all based on, and if you go and you Google how big of a sand filter do I need for my size pool, you'll find it. But it can be confusing setting it up for the first time. So this is what we're gonna do. Right now, I have to set the hoses up. The pool is below all my pump levels, or my hose levels right now. We're gonna set them up. I'm gonna show you how to set them up, and then we're gonna fill the pool the rest of the way, and then I'll show you how to turn the pump on. It seems big and scary, but I promise you it's not. Okay, first things first. You can see under there, I've already set up a few things. Okay, what kind of sand do you need in this pump? You're gonna need pool sand or masonry sand. I don't know why you can't use other sands, but it has to be specifically pool sand. In theory, mine will hold 3 to 5 bags of pool sand. Thankfully, we had sand left over that we had brought in for the base of the pool, so we just filled it up to the top. So there's that. You can go to Home Depot, go back to their patio flower area or whatever and ask for pool sand and get 5 bags just to be on the high side and you'll be good. You're gonna connect, this is your actual pump and that is your filter. So you're gonna connect that hose to your sand pump, and now these two we're gonna connect to the filter itself. I will tell you this, if you trash the filter, that's fine. If you try to sell it, don't do this. But if you're gonna trash it, it doesn't matter. Go ahead and take the hoses out. And I say that because these hoses will wear out over time. They'll just crack just from being in the weather or whatever else, so grab them if you can. This is a plunger hose, plunger valve. This is what you're gonna turn off and on when you're trying to maybe fix the pool or drain the pool or whatever else. You're gonna use this You can get these online. This is an Intex. I've had this for years. So you can also go on Amazon. It's a plunger valve. On, off, inlet, outlet, plunger valve. So then we're gonna hook these up. Now, I will tell you that my handy dandy cute cameraman, who's also my husband, the hose clamps that they come with are plastic and they are trash. So we're gonna clamp those down right here. I'm gonna clamp one right here, and then we're going to connect them to the outside of the pool. So
you want this facing away from the pool so it doesn't scratch it.
You want this facing away from the pool so it doesn't scratch it. Okay, I'm gonna tighten it. The hoses are done. As you can see, they're not beautiful, but they'll work. Because the problem is this one is closer into that hole than that one is, and we attached the plunger to with zip ties to the side, because if not, it's just gonna fall. And we only had 2 zip ties because our kids used all our zip ties, so you're gonna need more than 2 zip ties. Because last time we actually hung it from the bar, the top right there, just to give it a little bit more support. So the plunger valve needs to be turned to the on position. That way when the water rises, it shoots water into the pump itself. Filter, oh no, the pump. So make sure these are closed right now. Now we're gonna go over and we're gonna hook up the inlet. These are the outlets. We're gonna do the inlet now, and I'll show you how to do that, and also complain about what I'm missing. Okay, this is the inlet back into the pool. Now, this is not the one that came with the pool, because I was missing every single plunger valve that you need for the input and the output. I'm missing all of them. It was not included. We bought this pool 5 months ago. They only guarantee a 30-day warranty. It was too cold to buy it, but put the pool up, but we wanted to buy the pool because this certain pool is very hard to find. So when we found it, we got it, put it in our shed. Went to put it up this weekend. It was missing all of those parts. Called their customer service. I talked to a really nice lady, and the only thing they're gonna do for me is send me the part, but I have to pay for shipping, which is stupid, but whatever. So this is an old part that I have off of an Intex pool that we had many years ago. What you're gonna do is this part goes into like this hole, which is hole A. You're gonna put it in there.
That's the A hole.
We're funny around here. I wish y'all could see him. He's like so thinking he's so funny. Okay, it's also a lot easier when the water is really, really cold and your kids are in the pool for them to do this themselves. They're gonna stick that through there for me, and I'll show you how to put it together. I'm hoping they're gonna, when they send me the other one, I honestly don't know how I'm gonna do it because the pool's gonna be full, but I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get there. This will work. The other issue that we're having is this is it's like a bleeder valve. I don't know where mine is. It's gone. I can get it on off Amazon. But when I told y'all, remember that the filter they provide is trash, I just took this piece off and we put thread tape on it and put it on there. It's not a tight fit, but I think it will work just fine for what I need. And again, once they send me the right part, we may exchange it. I don't know. My hope is it won't blow up. But my husband said there's not a whole lot of pressure that's going to the outflow back into the pool, so I think we'll be okay. All right, let's get this one set up. This will be the other part that you guys need. So this is all of it. This will be the little, what's that called?
How to insert it back in.
Gasket. You're gonna take this.
Come on, you're going to
Okay, my little bleeder valve is not on there perfect. So one or two things. I'm gonna have to just see if it'll work, or I'm just gonna have to order the part on Amazon. I think it will work for the time being. I think it'll be okay. The problem is I've had this pool up and we are almost in the 90s and I cannot have the pool stagnant much longer. I need to get it filtered and things like that. So fingers crossed. All the valves need to be open. That way the waters will fill up into the pump and the filter. And then once that happens, we'll come back tomorrow and because we've got to finish filling up the pool, and I'll show you all how to backwash it. Hey everyone, I'm switching over. I just did a regular video and now I'm back to you guys a couple days later showing you how to set up a sand pump and filter. A couple things I wanted to visit from the day before is how we set this up. Make sure you have metal hose metal hose clamps. The plastic ones that come with it are terrible. Check these hoses before. These are the ones that came with the old pump, because as soon as I hooked one up, it sprung a leak. Like it was new out of the box. The plunger valve, I've got everything set up. I also talked to you guys about the sand. I wanted to tell you inside of it is I guess the cylinder that has the spindle on it that actually like turns and filters out the sand. There is a mark on there that shows the minimum amount of sand and the maximum amount of sand. Now, I've set this pump up so many times and I will let you know that I set it up wrong the other day. I did not put enough sand in it. I ended up having to completely redo it. The other thing is right here, this little, what is this called?
It's just it's a clamp that clamps the top piece down onto the actual housing thing. Right,
which it keeps the air pressure correct, I guess, in the whole thing. I did not have that on correctly either. I thought it was down tight and my pump was running really, really high. So Tobin, my lovely assistant, came into my rescue and fixed it. We had to go buy new bolts for it. And now it's clamped on there really tight. Okay, so those are just a couple things I just wanted to go over. So you're going to make sure this is tight. I also I have a new bleeder valve. I just ordered off Amazon. I will tell you, Best Way Coleman customer service is absolutely horrible. I did talk to someone, I think I mentioned that in the video before. Talked to her, she was really super nice. Because we were out of the warranty and it was a 30-day warranty on the pool. We bought the pool back in January. We didn't unbox it until May. They were not honoring the warranty and they wanted me to pay shipping for all the missing parts that was missing, which was 4 parts. And then they never sent me anything to pay for it. So I still don't have the parts. Luckily, I have my old parts. So Best Way Coleman pools, customer service terrible. Absolutely terrible. But what can you do? You got to make the best of it. Anyways, okay, so today I'm going to show you how to backwash. You're going to backwash this once a week. It's going to clean out all the debris that it's collected. You're also just going to want to watch on this side over here, it has a pressure valve. You're going to want to watch it. I try to keep mine, and all the pumps are differently. The best way to do this is backwash it and see where your valve lands, and that's going to be where you need to stay. And if it goes above that, that's when it's time to backwash. So that's what we're going to do today. Okay, first things first, you're going to keep your pump turned off. This is the drain. You're going to want to unscrew this valve, this cap, not valve. Take this little ring off because it'll blow off. Now, a lot of people do connect one of these hoses to it and let it go into the great abyss. I don't. I just let it go wherever. Okay. First thing you're going to do is you're going to push down, press down on this, and you're going to go to the backwash feature. It's going to do this, and then you turn it on. You're going to turn it on probably for about a minute or until things turn clear. As you can see, there's dirt all in this. The water is dirty, so it's a good thing I'm backwashing it. The water's starting to turn clear now, so that's what you want. Okay, so it ran clear, which is what you're gonna want. You're gonna see the dirt. Water's gonna turn dirty at the beginning because that's cleaning out all the debris that you have filtered out, that it's filtered out, and then you're going to turn the pump off, and then you're going to turn it over to the rinse cycle, this little stop right here, and then you're going to want to let that run for about a minute, and this is going to settle the sand all back down. Okay, so we move it now to the filter. You're gonna put this back on. Obviously easier than what I'm doing. Put the cap back on. Easton's laughing at me. Make sure you tighten it.
Oh, the chickens are out.
And then turn the pump on.
Voila.
And now I'm back down in the green. I was kind of hovering up in the yellow earlier, so that's perfect. Okay, a couple things. Why do you backwash? You backwash, it cleans out your filter basically. But in this case, you're gonna clean out the sand. You're gonna backwash once a week, unless you have like an overgrowth of algae, and then you're gonna wanna backwash it as you're trying to get it back to its normal pH and chlorine balance. You're going to want to filter it out, backwash it as much as possible. I try to backwash mine once a week until it gets to be 100 degrees outside, and then I tend to have to backwash it more. The pressure gets high during the summer. I'm adding more chemicals to it, and so it's just better for the pump. So once a week is good. I've also told to you that what size pump you need varies based on the size of pool that you have. Again, mine is a 3,500 gallons per hour. It's an Intex sand pump, and this is a 13,000 gallon pool. So you guys can do the math. You can find them on Amazon. Are there other sand pumps out there? Yes, there are. There's tons of other varieties. I only know Intex. I only know how to set up Intex. I know that you can convert the other sand pumps, and they probably work wonderful. I just don't know how to do that. But I've had great luck with this pump. Again, it's interchangeable with the Coleman parts. Don't try to call Coleman because you will have zero luck with them. But Amazon has a lot of Intex parts. Some original parts, and some of them are the off-brand. I've used both, and I haven't had a problem with it. Anyways, if you guys have any questions, comment down below. If you I have a full video of just backwashing. If you go to our pool playlist, you can watch. This is basically just kind of setting up all the pump from start to finish and how you backwash it. I backwashed mine. You're going to want to backwash it once you fill it up with sand, just to get the sand leveled out, and it's going to be disgusting when you backwash it. But then once all the sand filters out of it, it will turn clear, and you're going to do it exactly how I just showed you, and then you're just going to run your pump like normal. If you have any questions, let me know. I know it's a lot. I talk fast. I apologize. Make sure you check out our pool playlist. We have a ton of videos on there. How to set up a pool, how to level the base of the pool, how to backwash, how to do all those things. And thanks for watching.
Bye.
See you again. Bye.